What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be doing kind of my first commentary that's not over any live footage, I guess you could say. Um, but basically what I'm going to be doing is doing a commentary for a Sims 3 expansion pack idea. And by the way, the background footage, the gameplay is from a game called Payday the Heist. It's on Steam. Really, really fun game. I definitely recommend it. I'm doing one of the maps from the DLC. Um, like I said, really fun game. Definitely recommend it. It's a great game. But anyways, what I'm going to be talking about is my idea for a Sims 3 expansion pack. Now, my idea is, I don't really know for a name, maybe Realism. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know about a name for it, but basically something where your Sims, like, I know that your Sims can get sick and stuff with the Seasons expansion pack, but I mean like a realism where your Sims can get diseases or have like rare disorders or something that actually happens in real life. So let's say that, I don't know, let's say that your Sims have a kid and that kid eats way too much junk food or something. Maybe when that Sim is an adult, there's a slight possibility that Sim could get, like, I don't know, diabetes or something. Then I think it would add a really nice gameplay. I don't know how you'd word this. I don't know, but I think it would really help the gameplay, and it would put a lot more realism into the game. Because I know that Sims 3 is, I'm pretty sure Sims 3 is striving to be as realistic as possible to simulate like a human life, and they're doing a pretty good job at that. But I think that it would be like better if they had something like that. So they had rare disorders, rare diseases, rare stuff like that that could randomly happen to your Sims. But let's say that your Sim has, diabetes or something. Then I think it would be cool if at the hospital you could try and get a diagnosis for it. So let's say that your Sim doesn't know at first, he just starts feeling sick. So then you have to take your Sim to the hospital, and then you try and get a diagnosis for it. And maybe it'll cost money, and it'll just give a really nice incentive to actually try and help your Sims. Now, the other things is maybe your Sim starts out with like something, I don't know if you want to say this, mental disorder or something, but let's say that your Sim had anxiety or something, like chronic anxiety. Then let's say it was like a child Sim or an adult Sim, they would have to do extra things, and they would get a negative moodlet if you didn't keep those things well met. So let's say that a kid had anxiety where they didn't want to be away from their Sim parents. Now, maybe those parents every now and then have to go to school with their kid to keep him company, or something like that. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I just think that would really add a nice new gameplay mechanic into the game, and it would just give a nice incentive to try and help your Sims and stuff, and try and play the game a little bit more realistically. I don't know, these are just my opinions, and I think it would be really, really cool. Please leave suggestions in the comments if you think this is good, or if you have any of your own suggestions. I'd love to hear it. I really, really love getting comments. And yeah, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe if you want. And I just think that Sims 3 realism, diseases, disorders, I just think it would really add a nice new, like I said, gameplay I think it would add a nice new gameplay mechanic, and it would just, I think it would make the game more fun and more realistic, because I know that that's what Maxis is striving for, is to make the Sims as realistic as possible and make the experience the most realistic that they can. But yeah, this is the official end of commentary, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.